Family dark secrets keep creeping out. A lot of people don't know what's really going on here. They just see the things that's on the surface. And of course, the PR team is going to cover this up. Out in Scottsdale, Arizona, where Mike lives, the kids live out there as well. Jeffrey Jordan, Michael Jordan's son, was belligerent at a bar. He falls down and hits his head. Of course, he's drunk. And he's trying to escort him out of the bar. He gets belligerent. He doesn't want help getting out of the bar. He gets to the hospital where he goes into a full out attack of the medical staff. And at that point, he was not under arrest or anything, but at that point, they felt like, look, we can't just keep allowing this to go on. We got to do something about this. Now, the reason why, and now if he wasn't Michael Jordan's son and they didn't know that going into this whole process, when somebody's like, that's Michael Jordan's son, Jeff. If that wasn't the case, this would have probably ended up a lot different. All because of the simple fact we have a bad situation brewing. And that bad situation was that bad situation was the fact that he was very volatile without being even provoked. Now, once this story comes out and people are hearing about the story, people start to freak out. And the first thing they started freaking out about was, oh my God, Michael Jordan's son. Like if something happens, do you think they know if something happens to the son of Michael Jordan? No police officer wants that. Everybody was okay. He started all his trouble at the medical facility. He got to the facility and got crazy. That's where all his problems came in at. His problems came in at the facility. Once he went to the medical place, the hospital, he started beating the hell out of the medical staff. So then they had no choice but to arrest him. As he got a felony charge, basically. He's facing up to a felony. Now, after this was over, of course, they all know who he is. So, the fact that they know who he is and everything else, Jeff Jordan, son of Michael Jordan, and all this stuff. Jordan's reps, the PR people went to work right away, came out and said what happened, that he was belligerent after a fall and was not aware of what was going on or where he was. And that's why he acted in a certain manner that he did. Great cover-up story from Mike and his team. That's what they do. Team Jordan, that's what they gonna do. But the rabbit hole always goes a little deeper. Jeff Jordan looks just like his brother, the one that used to beat Mike in basketball all the time. So Mike got too tall for him. Now, the problem is this, and the situation is this. All this covering don't help. It don't help one bit. So when we get a chance, it's just I don't understand it. We just don't. We keep enabling. In Illinois, when he went to Illinois, Jeff Jordan had a drinking problem. He didn't work hard. This is why he wasn't on the team anymore. Nobody knows this really, and it hadn't really been discussed. He gets drunk, he gets violent, physical, don't want to hear nothing. Had it out with the coach, and they just said, instead of saying that, we just gonna let Jeff walk off the team and just say Jeff decided not to, be on the team anymore because the team didn't want to have that. Oh, they got rid of Michael Jordan's son. He was only there because he was Michael Jordan's son. So he wasn't a great basketball player to be starting at Illinois. Just wasn't. And he just didn't have the same work ethic or want it as much as, Mike did and everything else, which was okay for Mike. Because he didn't feel like this game isn't for y'all. Y'all don't have what I got. And thank God he didn't pass that along to him. But, like Michael's father, Jeff liked to drink. So turn up time is turn up time. And that's what it is. When Jeff, gets a drink, he can't help but to wait for the next one. And then the next one. So hopefully these, situations improve. But if not, it is what it is. But the way I look at it is a little different because Jeff Jordan he has an alcohol problem. And if they're gonna keep doing this, then this is gonna forever be the scenario. So I think they need to address it before, the situations become even more severe. So sorry if I took up too much of your time. I didn't want to do all that, but pray for Jeff Jordan, man, because they finna cover it up. Police decided they ain't even decided they finna charge him yet, man. So you already know what it is. Just hope he can bounce back, man. That's all I'm saying. I'm out.